Hi, today we're going to talk about how I changed careers and that you can too. And I'm going to give you 10 tips to help you do that. I'm going to tell you my story just really briefly, and you can go ahead and skip around. There'll be stamps down below. So, my story I taught for 18 years, I was a music educator. And I discovered after a while that I want to do something different. The older I got, the more I was aware that my time was more valuable than making money. You have to make money in order to survive. And it's nice to make a lot of money, but sometimes you can be pretty happy with spending time with loved ones more than working a job. Okay, and that's kind of where I got to. Um, so I started to live below my means, and I paid off all my debt. I saved a little bit of money, and I fixed up about 4 years ago. I fixed up some houses and I rent them out, so it gives me a little bit of side cash. Definitely not enough to survive on, but pretty much like a part-time job money type of thing. And it definitely helps. So I would not recommend you quitting your job and just going and changing careers. I mean, I think you're smart enough for that. I would definitely, obviously at research. I don't know if you're thinking about changing careers or you lost your job or whatever, unfortunately. But the best thing to do is to find something on the side that you love to do, and if you make a lot of money at it or make enough to survive, then maybe you can change a career there, or do some studying and get a new degree or whatever. So I was able to quit my job and live off some of my rentals. That is a part-time job in itself, because I take care of all the rentals, and if anything breaks or whatever, I go and I fix it because I'm handy like that. I did start a handyman business, and I've been doing that for about 9 months. I did quit my teaching job, and but like I said, I had some money saved up, and I knew how to do the handyman thing, so I started that, and it's okay, but it's not really what I want to do. So I went from teacher to now I'm kind of a handyman, and now I'm really searching for what I really want to do. Where does my I don't want to say passion, because Graham Reaver, we'll talk about that in a minute. We'll say that you shouldn't find your passion, but you just should find where your energy is. Right now, what is your energy? And right now, for me, it's trying this YouTube video thing and writing some blogs. And I wrote a guitar book because I was a music teacher. I'm doing that. I'm doing a bunch of different things to find out where my energy is. Where do I like to put my energy? So I've done my research, and hopefully I can help you out in writing your own chapters. I want to give you 10 tips to help you find your new career. But first, I would like to give you 3 tips to help you get over the fear to make this change, because this change is pretty huge. You're changing careers. Hugely important. It's as important as buying a house, picking a wife or husband or a significant other. He says that fear will lead you to a life that is too small. And if you want to live life at full power, you need to do these 3 things. So first, take the nail out of your head. Okay, so go ahead and watch the video, because the video is awesome in my opinion. He explains it so well, and I don't know if I'll do it justice, but I'll give you my take on it and kind of what he says. So he says the nail is the thing that makes us stuck. And until we remove it, we are not going to reach our full power. So for me, that was freeing up my time. probably the hardest thing I've had to do, one of the hardest, was to quit my teaching job because it was so secure. There's a money coming in each week or whatever. But I was a high school band teacher for a couple of years. Before that, I was an elementary band teacher. But the high school band teacher just took up a ton of my time. And I like doing it for the most part. But it just took up a lot of my time. So I really didn't have time to research and find my other passions. So now I'm doing the handyman thing, and that's taken up a lot of my time too. And I can get in, some work here and there with making YouTube videos or writing my guitar book. But that too, I've had to really scale back on and just be like, I can't do it anymore because I need to just free up my time. I need to have steady time each week to consistently, learn about the YouTube videos. So, so for you, if you've got something in your way that is blocking you from changing careers, as long as you've got enough money, it might be a job that you have to quit. You just got to make sure, obviously, this, just make sure that you've got money set aside or whatever, or you can make a little bit of money to survive. But he also says in this first tip is that things will get worse first. Everything that you want is on the other side of worse first. So it just resonates so well with me. I mean, it could really get worse before it gets better. And don't give up on finding what you want to do as a career. Don't let some things stand in your way. You got to pick and choose what those things might be. It could be relationships. It could be, like I said, money or whatever. So take that nail out of your head in order for you to kind of find what you want to do in your career. So number 2 is follow your energy, not your passion. You can definitely disagree with this. I like the way he says it. And again, watch the video because he's going to do it better justice than me. But basically, he doesn't say follow your passion because it applies that you only have one passion. But rather follow your energy at the time of what excites you. So for me, my energy is writing a guitar method book. It's doing YouTube videos when I'm so uncomfortable doing them, but it's kind of fun and I'm trying it and everything. But so just do what excites you at the time. Find out where your energy is. What do you put your time and energy into? So he also says 9 lives. So he does this thing about 9 lives. This is awesome too. Pick 9 parallel universes or lives and ask yourself, what would I do if I knew that I would not fail? And right on my door over here, right on my wall, my door, whatever, I've got 9 things that I would do if, I knew I wouldn't fail. Because I think sometimes failure really kind of really gets stuck in your mind. For me, like making these videos, I'm like, I can't make these videos, and I still don't think I can. But I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna try, and I'm gonna see where it ends up. So far, I kind of like doing it, but I really haven't been doing it for too long. So so I've got 9 things that if I would do in my life if I knew that I would not fail. So one of them is joining a band. That would be awesome, but I don't know if I would do it, but it's on there, and I could jam with some people and see what it turns out to be or whatever. So okay, so number 3 is super important. Graham Weaver says, go all in now. So go all in. That's what I'm doing now. I'm making these videos, I'm not doing a whole lot of my handyman business at the moment. And I'm going all in now, and I'm just see where it takes me. And, I'm running out of time, I feel, to find my career. And I've only got so much money saved up and everything. So yeah, check that out. Graham Weaver, he's linked down in the description. Like I said, you really need to get over fear in order to move forward and take some of those things out of your life that'll free up time. Now I'm going to give you 10 tips to help you change your career. So number 1, assess your current skills and interests. So start by identifying your transferable skills, strengths, and passions. Make a list of those skills that you've developed in your current career and how they can apply to your new field. So for me, it's, writing a guitar book because I was a music teacher, and I like creating. I think I figured out recently, after so many years of my life, that I like creating things. So for me, it's writing that guitar book, and plus the handyman. I don't mind it, but it's just what I'm good at, and it's a good side gig for now. And maybe I'll like it a little bit more later on, but just, I don't want to work the heavy skills services rather, and kind of wear my body out at the same time. But so for you, I would ask maybe 3 close friends to name your 3 strengths. So what are you good at? And then maybe that'll give you a good idea of what career you might end up in, or might choose, or research, or whatever. So, okay, number 2. Number 2 is research your desired industry. Before making any drastic moves, take the time to research the career that you're interested in. Understand the job market rather, the required qualifications, and the key players in the field and the work culture. So one of the best things you can do is shadow somebody. Find a career that you like, and call that person up and ask them some questions. And if you like that person, and you get a good vibe from that person, then say, hey, can I shadow you for a day or a week and stuff? Number 3, consider additional education or certifications. If your new career requires specific skills or knowledge, consider taking courses or obtaining certificates to build your qualifications and increase your competitiveness. So you can take online classes. You can get another degree. You can take a class to find out if you're going to like that subject too. There's lots of online classes available. Number 4, network with other professionals. So connect with people in your field. You can find local meetups on Facebook. And I mean, this is actually one of the bigger ones. And you can kind of ask them questions and, hey, can I shadow you for a day? And, it's just really good to network and kind of get your name out there, and you can give them your resume or whatever. So number 5, start small or volunteer. So you could, do something on the side for a while, and you can volunteer somewhere. Like if you want to be a vet, maybe you can volunteer at a vet. So volunteer time is a great thing. Number 6, update your resume and online presence. So you can definitely update your resume and tailor it to your new career that you want to try. And, you can go into LinkedIn and create a profile and try to get networking that way. Number 7, be patient and flexible. So career changes often take time. So be patient with yourself and stay open to different paths that may lead you to your ultimate goal. So don't quit your job yet. I've said this before. Or, maybe you should get a side job for now just to pay the bills. So it's just being a little bit flexible, and it may take a while. I mean, I am almost a year in. I'm probably about 9 months in, and from quitting my teaching job, and I still don't know what I want to do. So, I'm trying a bunch of different stuff. So, okay, seek mentorship. So this is really important. So once you do find your career, or or even if you don't know what you're gonna do, yeah, you can find some mentors, and you can, like I said, shadow them for a day, ask them questions, and they can, sometimes they have many years of experience, and it can save you a lot of time by finding a mentor that's been doing this for a long time. And it may be hard to find someone that you click with, but if you keep looking, hopefully you'll be able to find that person. Number 9, prepare for a pay cut, at least at the start. So, you might not be making as much money to start out with. And, if you can pay the bills and a little bit to save up, maybe it's worth it. Happiness to me is worth more than money. So, and right now my time is worth more than my money. Just got to make sure I have enough to survive. So, number 10, stay positive and persistent. So, a career change can definitely be challenging, and but maintaining a positive mindset is definitely crucial. You don't want to give up on it. You definitely want to find, what you want to do in life as a career. So be positive. Exercise is huge. That will help you stay focused and have, a little bit more positive of an attitude. And hopefully you've got people around you that are, rooting you on and that support you. And, if you don't, hopefully you can find some people that will support you, because it's going to take a long time. So in conclusion, so life is short. Find a career that you love to do. It may be hard at first, but be persistent, be patient, and you can do it. I mean, you really can do it if you put your mind to it. And I wish you the best of luck. And, if you have any comments, please leave them down in the comment section. I would like to know, what career are you thinking about changing to, or maybe you don't know. Maybe you can leave a comment on what you think about this video in general. Okay, thanks very much. Bye.